In this video, I spend 200 Minecraft days building this massive museum. I hope you enjoy this video because we are so straight to the hello. Oh god. So in this episode I've got some sort of, I want to do some big projects in the future, like potentially trapping every mob, collecting every block. So I want to build a place for all that, hence why I want to build a giant museum. So I'm going to need a lot of resources. So I need to flatten out an area for this museum. Now I was gonna flatten this area, but I ended up choosing a whole different area for it. I thought here was the best location for it, despite I've got to flatten out that whole terrain now and make it look good. Gosh, this is going to be a huge project. So it's time to get to work. So at this point I've spent like 8 Minecraft days digging this area out, and I've still got so much more to do. Yeah, this project is going to be huge. Straight to the brain. So it took me 15 Minecraft days just to do this one part. So now I need to get some materials for the project ahead. The main items I'll need will probably be like white concrete, prismarine, and of course smooth stone. So this here is, well, going to be the start of a project that I'm going to spend the next 180 Minecraft days doing. That's all I can say. The entrance itself will be big. The whole project will be massive. And as you can imagine, I'm going to need a lot of room. And I've still not finished flattening all the land I need to flatten. I am far from finished at this point. So what I'm planning on doing is making 3 long room things where I might collect every mob, collect all blocks, collect the rare mobs. I'm not 100% sure what I'm planning on doing with this museum yet. So I've realised that actually digging this whole thing will take about 6 million years. So instead I'm going to AFK for a bunch of TNT and then blow this whole thing up. So I'm like 30 or so Minecraft days now into the project and I'm still digging away the mountain. So I've done now the whole outline of the entire museum and it's going to be big. Spoiler alert, it's massive. It's absolutely massive. I'll show you now. It is huge. And those 3 sort of strips, things, I don't know. I'm going to be doing something in each of those, not decided what yet. And I've got to build massive pillars to obviously hold the structure up. yeah, it's going to be massive. This alone is the entrance.
And I am cursed by every day till my time is gone. I've never felt.
And now start building the walls around the whole thing, which is going to take me a while.
This day.
At this point I thought it was coming together, but it's really not. It's still miles from finishing. It took me a week just to get to this point. I don't know why my villagers are in the sheep pen, and I still don't know if they are there to this day, approximately nearly a year later. But anyway, I haven't really recorded a lot of me building, but making decent-ish progress. But again, well, on the front of the museum I'm making decent progress. There's still a heck ton to do.
I'll never forget this day. I'm gonna throw my memories away. Now I feel I'm done, and I'm cursed by every day till my time is gone. I've never felt this way before, and now I know this all for sure. I won't forget your last betray. I'll never forget this day. I'll never forget this day.
After come across llamas attacking this zombie, I don't know why, but that's completely off topic. Anyway, I needed to go to my furnace room and get some more glass, and then I had to go to my wither farm, which kind of still works, but I nearly died making this as well. Anyway, I had to get river roses, and I need a black dye.
I'll never forget this day.
This project was taking forever, and there was no going back now. I had to finish it, and I ended up giving up on it for like 9 months. But roughly 90 or so days later, the walls of the whole thing are done. Just the walls, though. It's still like only 30% done. Now I need to get a heck ton of prismarine. I've already got some in my storage room, but I'll need way more than that. And it's a good job. I've already got a guardian farm, so I set up an auto sorter for it. But yeah, I'll still need a lot of prismarine blocks because it's going to make up like at least a good 75% of the roof, and it's massive as it is. So I gathered it all and I just carried on. So sometimes I have to go into the glass chamber because the storage actually can't keep up. So sometimes I keep leaving like a small opening, and then there's guardians absolutely everywhere. And yeah, it's happened multiple times. It's a pain in the ass. And then it ends up all over the floor down there, and there's guardians everywhere. But anyway, I just collect the shards because that's all I need. I don't need all the dead fish. So that's pretty much the prismarine sort of done-ish, because I'm doing the rest of it will be like a glass dome, like semicircle thing, I don't know. That's sort of the approach I'm going with this roof. So I'm just going to need a lot of sand and a lot of glass. So I've got to get my sand duper going and then my super smelter going. Then I ran out of glass, which I'm going to have to go back to my sand duper and go down to the end portal at my transformed portal, which never gets used because I built it so far away. Anyway, I've got to get the sand duper going and rinse and repeat basically. But I grinded for a bit and I got a heck ton of glass, and I don't even think it was enough either. So, this was the moment where I ended up taking a 9-month break for some reason, and then I decided that I'm actually going to speak while filming. So, up until now, we're voiceovers, and then from now on, I'm going to be speaking while recording. So I put this like big dome thing in the middle here, so it'll look good as you walk in. Walk in and like, oh, a massive dome. So as you can see, it'll be like in 3 different like things. And yeah, I've got loads of big plans in here. Inside the actual museum, I'm thinking of going for like a nice modern look in here. As you walk in, I'm going to put like a giant waterfall in the middle, and I think it'll look great. Anyway, my first task, I'm going to get like a bunch of grey concrete by using my concrete duping machine thing. Just died to a piglin. I popped the totem, I'm going to get another one right now. I'm trying to go to the end portal, but it's obviously, oh my god, I haven't even got many totems left. And my raid farm's not even working. This is my stack and raid farm. I forgot how it works, and I don't know how it's going to work now because, okay, I just activated it. I don't know how it's going to work now because of that bad omen update they done. So, I had I had like about 20 totems left over, but I think that's literally all I've got until I get a new raid farm. So, just have to be careful. Oh my god, I just flew past a naturally spawned pink sheep. Wow. Okay, so I got some concrete from the concrete factory. Just gonna now sort of start building the interior of the build. So, getting resources now for the interior of the museum. See, I thought a deep slate floor would look good. So the floor will be kind of like this. It looks pretty good. So, I'm kind of thinking to myself, how do I decorate these if I don't exactly know what I'm going to do in them yet? So, I think I might just leave it like this for now. And then when I decide what I want to do in them, I will decorate them then. I'm thinking about collecting every block maybe and do a collection of it in this strip. Maybe even collect all the mobs in the future. Maybe even all the rare mobs, rare blocks, all things like that will be in here, but it won't be in this episode. Doing this massive build in itself is a huge project. So my plan of action now is to just make this entrance look good. So I'm thinking I'm going to build like a massive, well not massive, but a big-ish waterfall in the middle here. I've still got to finish off this section here, which hasn't even got a roof on yet, and it's the same at the end for all three of the strips, I'll call them. I think I've done a good job of that waterfall. It was a nightmare to build, but it's done. Anyway, my main job now is to get this whole exterior done. There's still gaps there, so yeah, I need to grind a lot of prismarine. So enjoy this little speed build. Hopefully my guardian farm still works, and it looks like it does. Farm, it kind of works. There's guardians everywhere. I don't know why it's like that. I really don't. That's really weird. Sod off. I don't know why it's gone all over the floor. I don't know. And it's simply because there's a hole right there. I'm just going to fix it with a bit of salt sand for now. So I just killed a ghast and it dropped this music disc, and I've never seen it in my life. I guess I got another music disc. And after placing the final frame here, the whole museum, well, exterior at least, is finally complete. This has taken me a year. Well, I stopped for 10 months, but still, it's taken me a long time to do this. And the plans I've got for inside this museum are going to be even better. So my last job is to make all this stone into grass, which will take some time. So I've made this part into grass, but I simply don't have any more time to make that part into grass, and I'm really cutting it fine as it is to get this video out. So this was a massive project, probably the biggest one I've ever done, and that will be the end of this episode. But you guys enjoyed this episode, and that was how I built a giant museum in Minecraft Hardcore.